everyone, it's Miss Vixen of thevixenexperience.com, and I'm sitting here with the gorgeous Isis King, who is very well known for being the first transgender contestant on America's Next Top Model. We just finished shooting for Ken Dahl's Video Machine, and Isis has graciously sat down to talk to me a little bit. So, what brought you to Ken Dahl's video shoot today?
Well, I seen Ken Dahl hit me up, and I seen his other video, If This Pussy Could Talk. And I really liked the energy. It was really different. So I wanted to be a part of it. It was my first music video.
Okay.
And also I'm pushing forward with my designs. I took a break from it for a while. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity for me to show the world a few of my pieces.
Okay, so is that what you're working on at this current time? Like you're not modeling anymore, or are you just doing less of it?
Well, I've been designing my whole life. I put it on the back burner when Top Model came on. So I'm still pursuing modeling, but designing is my first love and it's my talent. So I'm just trying to really focus on that. And also, I did a film in the Philippines, December and November of last year called Hello Forever. So it should be coming out this summer. It's an independent film, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm doing acting too. So I'm just like...
You're all over the place.
Yeah, I'm all over the place.
That's good. So when you're not out in the world being Isis, what's Isis like home? Like what's Isis like on your own? Like, without anybody else, without the lights and the camera and television, what are you like?
Goofy, quiet, watching cartoons, eating a bowl of cereal. And now designing more. So yeah, that's just me. I'm really goofy. I'm really clumsy. Yeah, I'm not like a glam diva or anything. You know, I'm just at home with sweats on, a tank top, and just
being you,
enjoying my privacy, my quiet time.
Okay. What's one thing you know now that you wish you knew then? What's one thing that you've learned through your experience on Top Model, from traveling, modeling, and acting now? What's something that you know now that you wish you would have known, like as a younger Isis?
I wish I would have known that just because my story was the most controversial and I became the most talked about in Google Top Model in history, that didn't mean the opportunity would come to me. And well, number one, it was a big shock when I seen the way I was taken in. So many people loved me, but so many people online were saying negative things, and I was terrified at first because I had just started transitioning less than a year before Top Model, so I went through the whole thing quickly. But yeah, I just assumed people see me, all these opportunities are gonna come through. So I just kind of sat back and waited a little bit, and that doesn't. You still have to get out there and grind and yeah, I learned that. It took me a minute.
So let's see. What's one thing about you wish people knew? Like anybody can just Google you, you have a Wikipedia page, or people can sit and watch as many interviews about you as they want. But what's one thing that you think that really hasn't come out about you that you wish someone would actually know? It could be something common,
I just want the world to really see me more as my talent and not what I've been through. I'm a talented designer, and I feel like I'm a talented actress. So I just want the world to see my talent more, and hopefully I will continue to change views and help the world to see that I'm a regular person. And also I should be looked at because of my accomplishments, not by my background.
What would you say your average week looks like? Like your average day, but like your average week, what exactly do you do? Do you constantly take calls? Are you placing calls? Do you book your own acts? Do you have a manager? Like what is your schedule like?
Well, I'm freelance, so I have a manager, but I do a lot of searching for different things. Now that I went to the Philippines and I went to Greece last year also, it made me realize I want to do international work. I've been taken so greatly internationally, so I am starting to think that I would want to find an agent or agency and get that backing where they can do that, because as freelance, unless they come to me, it's kind of hard to get to that range.
Okay.
So day to day, yeah, now it's more designing, a lot more designing. And that's definitely something that I decided I no longer want to put in the background. So I'm doing a lot of that. I want to have my first collection like later on this year. And hopefully, you know, somebody will see me and I can get my line hooked up somewhere, or, you know, I just want to see what's going to happen with that basically. But I'm going to definitely go full throttle. I went to college for design, self-taught since I was young. And yeah, so I really want that to be the focus more. Not saying that I don't want to not model. I like modeling. I like burning a hole in the runway, is what I say. But yeah, just see that answers your question.
It does.
Okay.
How would you characterize your line? Like, is it fashion? Is it high couture? Is it regular everyday? Like, is it something that you would want to be in Saks, or is it something you wanted to like a Target line, or is it? How would you characterize it?
Well, I know that I want to say the money is more in the lower lines, but just what I like to design, I would say the stuff in Ken Dahl's video today, like this, the silver outfit, I think more. Thank you. Even like I add fabric to the bottom and make it into a gown, like just at home to see how it would look. Maybe I'll add a skirt and wear that as a gown. But I think that's definitely, I want to say, I know couture, to say something is couture is a certain type of styles and certain hours of techniques that I haven't necessarily put into a garment because there's so many hours in these, but I would say because I focus on small detail, that would be as close to couture as it could possibly be in my eyes. But I would just consider my stuff very fashion forward, sexy, fashion forward woman.
So like I'd be able to wear it to, not to work, but maybe like a date night.
Yeah, I don't really like
the work
clothes.
I mean, unless you have it.
I mean, you know, unless you can get away with it, but I definitely, my favorite designer is Versace, and I like her because I think like when I look at her stuff, it reminds me of I feel like we have the same design ethic. Sexy, bold, never trashy, but possibly pushing the line as far as you can go without going trashy. Fashionable, like I said, bright, bold. Definitely, I feel like with my stuff, it's one of those things where you're going to be the center of attention, but not because you just have on some freaky, over the top, like, oh, put on attention. Right. It's just like art. I make my stuff and I look at it like, oh my God, it's art. And I'm going to be fascinated with every piece I make. So yeah, I would say that I make fashion for a woman's wear.
Do you wear your own design?
Always. Yeah, always. I'm like my muse, you know, and actually I'm looking for a muse. So if there's a girl out there in the New York area that's 5'9" to 5'11", 5'8" to 5'11", slim, size 2 or 4, definitely hit me up on Twitter, Miss Isis King, MSISISKING. I am looking for a muse. Like I said, as a designer, I want to be taken as seriously as possible because I sew, I drape, I sketch, I make everything myself, but it comes to a point where I have to step back because before I was a model, I was a designer. So now that I just turned into this model, I feel like I have to wear everything, but I have to start separating myself again because it's a connection that I have with my garments now that as a designer I can't continue to have. So I need a muse, and I want a girl out there that fit the criteria that I can use as my muse and we can make magic. Because I already have photographers and stuff waiting to shoot my collection and stuff. I just need a muse because I don't want to, like I said, I mean I want to with my stuff, but no, I just
want to see it on someone else.
I want to see it on someone else and break away from that. Like I loaned my stuff out the other day, a few of my pieces to a photographer for Miss Universe, and who's doing Celebrity Apprentice right now. And like I got separation anxiety for my garments, and I'm just like, you see, I have to get past that.
Right, it's not.
Yeah.
You're not designing it to keep it in your house. It's not
Exactly. You know,
it
it's art. I want it to be seen. And hopefully, like I said, the whole point now is to try to get picked up. I would love to be at a Saks or a New Marcus or somewhere where, or even in a nice upscale boutique where my art is definitely appreciated.
What's one rule you won't break?
One rule I won't break. I don't know. I kind of break rules. No, I would say I'm a good girl, but one thing I won't break is getting caught up in like the whole rock star drug thing. That's something that I tell myself I will never get caught up in.
Okay. So since you're not a rock star and you're not,
I would say I'm a rock star. You know, no.
I get what you're saying. But since you're not the promiscuous and you're not the overindulging, you're not the wild crazy girl, what is your social life like?
You know, actually, I'm like, when people see me out and I am like on, like at the video I'm on, you would just imagine it. When I go out, I do like to have fun. I am that person, but it's really rare. I have a really small group of friends. Most of them are in Maryland. And yeah, I spend a lot of time right now alone, freelance. But I do want to get back into corporate design, and that's something I miss teamwork and I miss working with people, and I need to brush up on certain things with designing in order to have a successful design career. But like just hanging on and stuff, yeah, I have a small group of friends and I have fun with them, but yeah.
So in terms of what you've learned between top model and acting and designing, how do you keep yourself focused? Because I know that's one thing that I really like to ask people, because I'm all over the place. Like, I just get very easily distracted. Like, I can calm myself down and just focus down and really get things done, but what do you do to make sure that you stay focused on the task at hand? Like, instead of planning what you're going to do 6 months from now and when your line hits stores and you're picked up, get to that? Like, how do you stay driven to, how do you, I guess, stay with the small so that you can get to the big?
See, I'm like you, because I'm not the same place. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Okay.
You know, like, I have a million different ideas. Even there's so many things. I was snapping pictures today. Ooh, I said I want to get a camera. I have so many different little things that I like as an artist. I'm just so what's your sign?
Leo.
Okay. I'm a Libra, and maybe I don't know if we're both dreamers, but it's not like we're both. So I don't know. I just get caught up with that, but yeah, I don't know. I just continue to just have fun and just follow my dreams. So.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you sitting down with me. And Vixens, tell Isis and thank you. And where can we find you again?
Miss Isis King on Twitter, MSISISKING.
Thanks.
Thank you.